Now, history comes to life at schools at ABC Unified in Cerritos. Middle and high school students met with survivors of the World War II Japanese internment camps for a special social studies lesson. KCAL News reporter Rina Nakano shows us their stories.
Innocent children with their whole lives ahead of them.
Imagine living in a regular place and suddenly one day you're the enemy.
In the 1940s, the American government called 7-year-old Joyce Okazaki and 1-year-old Esther Tyra the enemy just because of their DNA.
All Japanese were required to move.
President Roosevelt's Executive Order 9066 forced them and 120,000 people of Japanese descent into incarceration camps. No trial, no jury, just one suitcase a person, and you're headed to what amounts to prison.
Metal cots were for sleeping with straw-filled mattresses.
Okazaki remembers being photographed by famed photographer Ansel Adams. She later became the cover girl of his book, Born Free and Equal.
He said I was to look at the water. So there I am, looking at the water.
Esther Tyra says she doesn't remember much from camp, but can only imagine her parents' hardship raising 3 young children behind bars and returning to nothing.
Our government failed us. The Constitution failed us because we were Japanese.
For the last 5 years, ABC Unified School District Vice President Ernie Nishii has helped to organize this history lesson called the Day of Remembrance Assembly.
They look different now, but they were just like you.
It's always held around February 19th, the day FDR signed Executive Order 9066.
Our Bill of Rights is just a piece of paper, right? It says we have the right to free speech, we have the right to religion, we have the right to all these things. But during World War II, we threw all those rights away.
7th grader Gabriel Rios had never heard of the camps until this week.
I really don't know what I'd put in my suitcase.
But he says he's learned a very important lesson.
You can't just take things for granted like freedom and like your family and your friends.
The women say they're not going to be around forever, so they're telling their stories now so that things like this never happen again.
Freedom is too precious.
In Cerritos,
Your citizenship is too precious.
I'm Rina Nakano.
Take it seriously.
KCAL News.